From Soviet assault rifles to sharpened bamboo stakes, Vietnamese forces defeated the world's most powerful military with an arsenal ranging from sophisticated to primitive. Some weapons came from communist allies, others were built from jungle scraps. Today, we're revealing every major weapon that won the Vietnam War. Let's begin. Assault rifles, communist iron. AK-47, the legendary assault rifle that became the symbol of Vietnamese resistance. Incredibly reliable in jungle mud and monsoon rain, it proved far more durable than early M16s American troops carried. Over 1 million flooded into Vietnam from the Soviet Union and China, arming an entire generation of fighters. SKS, the semi-automatic carbine that armed Viet Cong militia before AKs arrived in numbers. Simple to maintain and effective against U.S. patrols even in inexperienced hands. Its fixed magazine and rugged construction made it perfect for guerrilla warfare. Type 56, Chinese AK-47. China's clone of the Soviet AK-47, flooding Vietnam in massive quantities. Functionally identical to the original but manufactured in Chinese arsenals. These weapons armed the majority of North Vietnamese regular forces throughout the war. Type 63, a unique Chinese design combining SKS and AK features. Its selective fire and distinctive magazine release gave trained soldiers flexibility in combat. Limited numbers saw service with elite North Vietnamese units. VZ-58, the Czech rifle that looked like an AK but was internally different. Remarkably lightweight, making it valuable for long jungle marches. Several thousand were supplied as Eastern Bloc military aid. Submachine guns, close quarters death. PPSH-41, the Soviet burp gun, with its distinctive drum magazine and blistering 900 revolutions per minute fire rate. When ambushing U.S. patrols on jungle trails, its volume of fire was devastating. Thousands were supplied from Soviet stockpiles. K-50 a Vietnamese modification of the Soviet PPS-43 specifically adapted for jungle warfare. Shortened barrel and wire stock made it perfect for tunnel rats and ambush units. Locally produced in North Vietnamese arsenals. PPS-43, the compact Soviet submachine gun made from stamped steel. Lightweight and rugged, perfect for long treks through mountains to intercept U.S. convoys. Its simplicity meant village workshops could repair it. MAT-49, captured French submachine guns from the First Indochina War. Vietnamese forces rechambered many for Soviet 7.62 by 25 mm ammunition, creating a hybrid weapon. Thousands remained in service throughout the American War. VZ-23, the innovative Czech submachine gun with telescoping bolt keeping overall length short. Advanced design but supplied in limited numbers as Eastern Bloc aid. Machine guns, sustained fire. RPD, the light machine gun providing squad-level firepower. Its 100-round belt drum allowed sustained suppressive fire against advancing American infantry. Backbone of Vietnamese fire teams throughout the war. RPK, essentially a heavy-barrel AK-47 providing more sustained fire without overheating. Gave squads the ability to pin down U.S. forces during ambushes. Lighter than belt-fed weapons, easier to move through jungle. PKM, widely considered one of the best machine guns ever made. Surprisingly light for its power, it operated flawlessly in jungle conditions. Provided devastating firepower during major offensives like Tet. DP-28, the distinctive pan-fed Soviet machine gun recognizable by its flat, top-mounted magazine. Though an older design from the 1920s, its heavy 7.62 x 54 mmR rounds were highly effective at keeping U.S. troops suppressed. DSHK, the massive 12.7 mm heavy machine gun designed to penetrate armor. Vietnamese forces used it primarily for anti-aircraft duty, downing countless U.S. helicopters. Its firepower could disable light vehicles and aircraft. SG-43, Soviet medium machine gun often mounted on wheeled carriages. Used to defend fixed positions and base camps, capable of firing thousands of rounds during prolonged engagements with U.S. forces. ZPU-1, single-barrel 14.5 mm anti-aircraft gun hidden in jungle canopies. Extremely powerful, it could easily destroy low-flying U.S. helicopters and aircraft. Its presence forced American pilots to fly higher, reducing effectiveness. Sniper and marksman rifles, silent death. Mosin Nagant, the venerable Russian bolt-action rifle dating back to 1891. Simple, rugged, and firing a powerful cartridge effective at long range. Vietnamese snipers used it to harass U.S. patrols from hidden jungle positions. SVD Dragunov, the dedicated Soviet marksman rifle built for precision. North Vietnamese snipers used it to eliminate U.S. officers and radio operators from extreme distances. Its semi-automatic action allowed rapid follow-up shots. Mosin Nagant PU Sniper, the scoped variant with 3.5x magnification. Thousands were supplied from Soviet arsenals, creating a cadre of skilled Vietnamese marksmen who made U.S. patrols terrifyingly dangerous. Kar 98K, German Mauser rifles from World War II supplied as Eastern Bloc aid, prized for legendary accuracy and robust bolt action. Some were fitted with scopes for sniper use. Pistols, officers' arms. TT-33 Tokarev, the flat Soviet pistol carried by Vietnamese officers. Its high-velocity 7.62 by 25 mm round could penetrate American flak jackets, making it more effective than expected in close combat. Makarov PM, the compact Soviet sidearm known for reliability. Its small size made it perfect for pilots and officers who needed a backup weapon during unexpected close encounters. Type 54, Chinese TT-33, Chinese-manufactured version of the Tokarev pistol. Thousands were supplied to Vietnamese forces as military aid from China throughout the war. Type 67, Chinese pistol with integrated silencer designed for covert operations. Essential tool for Vietnamese scouts eliminating sentries without alerting nearby U.S. forces. Anti-tank and heavy weapons, giant killers. RPG-2, the first-generation Soviet rocket launcher giving infantry capability against bunkers and light armor. Simple and portable, effective at close range against U.S. fortifications. RPG-7, the iconic weapon that became synonymous with guerrilla warfare. Its shaped-charge warhead could destroy U.S. bunkers and armored vehicles. Thousands were supplied, becoming the ultimate infantry support weapon. B-10 recoilless rifle, the 82mm recoilless gun that could be man-portable when broken down, provided heavy direct-fire support to overcome fortified U.S. firebase positions. B-11 recoilless rifle, the larger 107mm version for the most difficult targets. Required crew to operate but could destroy virtually any bunker or fortification U.S. forces constructed. SPG-9, tripod-mounted recoilless gun firing fin-stabilized rounds with excellent accuracy. Engaged U.S. positions from safe distances, forcing American forces to constantly relocate. SA-7 Grail, the shoulder-fired heat-seeking missile that revolutionized the air war. It forced U.S. helicopter pilots to fly more defensively, reducing their effectiveness. First combat use of man-portable SAMs. Explosives and mines. Hidden death. F-1 Grenade, Soviet fragmentation grenade with distinctive ribbed body. Heavy and deadly, creating a wide fragmentation radius. Standard issue for Vietnamese infantry throughout the war. RGD-5, modern Soviet offensive grenade with smooth body. Lighter than the F-1, it could be thrown farther, ideal for attacking U.S. trenches and foxholes during assaults. RKG-3, anti-tank grenade using small parachute for stabilization. Designed to strike thin top armor of vehicles. Effective against U.S. armored personnel carriers. PMN mine, small plastic anti-personnel mine nearly impossible to detect with metal detectors. Designed to maim rather than kill, it disabled soldiers and demoralized entire units. POMZ-2, fragmentation mine mounted on wooden stake triggered by tripwire. Simple but devastatingly effective for defending base perimeters and trails. Indigenous weapons, jungle innovation. Punji stakes, sharpened bamboo stakes hidden in covered pits, often coated in human waste to cause infections. Simple psychological weapon that made every step terrifying for U.S. patrols. Crossbow, silent projectile weapon for sentry elimination. Vietnamese forces used traditional hunting weapons when firearms would alert nearby enemies. Thousands of years old, still deadly. Improvised grenades, locally manufactured explosives using whatever materials were available. Vietnamese ingenuity turned scrap metal, gunpowder, and determination into deadly weapons when supplies were limited. Conclusion: high-tech weapons from communist allies combined with primitive jungle traps to create an arsenal that wore down American resolve. This wasn't just about firepower, it was about using every available weapon, no matter how simple, to achieve victory. This is the arsenal that won.